Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Funday with Paul and Judy.
The August edition.
Yes, happy August.
Happy August.
Our first Sunday Funday of August.
You said something about all of the birthday babies in August.
I did.
Let's cheers them all.
Sounds good. Happy birthday, all of you August babies.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be Leo and Virgo. Am I right? Leo's the first half of the month,
Okay.
and Virgo's the second half of the month, if I'm right with my
That would-
zodiac
That would
signs.
make our Kyle. So we spoke to Kyle yesterday,
Yep.
which was his birthday.
Yep.
So
It's an
he
August
just
1st baby.
turned 30.
Big year.
A big year. That's right.
Yeah. That was a big year for celebrating.
So usually, before there was COVID-19, yes, there was a time before then.
Yeah.
We would usually arrange a trip, and it wasn't always in August. It'd be the closest time to his birthday. We'd take him out to dinner and all that. But this time it's
Always
going to
fun.
be a card and a check.
Yeah. Until we can all get together again.
Yeah.
So Marge is here. Mary's here.
Mhm.
Debbie, Jane. Hi, Jane. Thanks for letting us know where you're writing in and from where you're watching. It's always fun to see. Sherry is here. And it's good to see Diana as well.
Yes.
So we love to see those familiar names pop up. And we hope you're having a really good weekend. Both of us went and did our little workouts this morning.
We did.
Yep.
So we have so much to talk about. That's why we don't have a guest.
Where would you like to start?
I think where I would like
Probably a lot
to,
of questions will be coming in today too.
Yes, and
Ask away.
oh, and tell us where you're writing in from and all that stuff. Good stuff. We love that. But the first most important thing that we have to talk about is Judy's YouTube page.
Oh,
because there's big news on the horizon, and she is it 29?
last I
She's
checked.
29 subscriptions away from 1,000 subscribers on her Get Fit with Judy on her Judy Crowell Style YouTube page.
Yes, which I guess for YouTube viewers and watchers and also influencers, 1,000 is a pretty big milestone.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Thank you guys for subscribing.
I'm a
to
lot
the channel.
further away than that. However,
you're working your way.
What I think everybody needs to do, if you haven't subscribed yet, do it. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it will help Judy out tremendously. So she only needs 29 more subscribers. And not once she hits 1,000, you can still subscribe.
Yeah.
You know? But everyone here is subscribed. They think you
Yeah,
have to pay
because then
for it,
it's going to be, and now the next 1,000.
That's right.
Now the next 1,000, we're going to keep driving you crazy. But actually, that might be a good segue to show one of the videos that's coming out tomorrow
Oh, okay.
on my YouTube channel. And as you guys know, what I've been trying to do lately is alternate with the weeks, where one Monday it'll be a workout video, and the following Monday it'll be an In the Kitchen with Paul and Judy cooking video. And we had a fun one that we did, and we really liked it. And in fact, we talk about the fact that we cheated because we actually did the
Usually
recipe.
we do these unrehearsed.
And then we did it on camera. But I think you'll like it. And we got together with some friends yesterday, masks and all. And I was describing this recipe to my girlfriend, and she said, "Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try it. So when is it dropping tomorrow?" And actually, I still want to know if I should change the time, because you can schedule what time your videos come out. And usually I do it at 9 a.m. Eastern time on a Monday morning. But because this is a dinner video, maybe I need your help here. Should I still do it at 9 a.m. or should I do it at 9 p.m., like right after you finish dinner when you're full but still inspired to maybe make something the next day?
I would vote for the evening.
You would?
I would, but that's just me. But it's going to be up to you guys. How about that? Because I know that when before we were putting these on YouTube, we put them on our Facebook channel. And the ones,
Cynthia, yes.
And we always did it on like a Monday night.
Exactly. Yeah. I used to, that's when I first decided to upload it, was a Monday night. But then the exercise videos just seemed logical that you get up in the morning and maybe do that.
Which is what we do. We get up and we work out.
I've seen a lot of people say, "Is that abalone? Love your pendant." Yes, it is abalone. And Paul and I found this together when we were taking a Hawaiian cruise in January, before all the cruises kind of got shuttered. Yes. So we had no idea how good our timing was. We were actually on a cruise celebrating.
This is what I got on the cruise.
And this is what I got.
You got on the cruise. We
were celebrating a friend of ours' 20th anniversary. And it was really, really fun. But yeah, that's where I picked this up. And so we said, "Oh my gosh, we have to have this because it's right up our alley with the two jewelry lines that we have. We both love abalone, both love shell."
Now, did you, and of course I always forget to do this, but did you do the promo for what's dropping tomorrow?
Yes, I have it here.
Well,
You want to see it now?
Yeah, let's see it now.
Okay. All right. So I'll give you a little snippet of our recipe that's coming out tomorrow. Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
So this is
I'll
exciting.
go get it.
And what I'll also share with you is, remember that leftover amount of cheese that I didn't put on it? Paul had a great idea, and he said, you know, what we should do is put that last remaining bit of cheese on, but then broil it at the end. So what we did is we kept the 30 minutes, and then at the end of the 30 minutes, we put the rest of the cheese on and then broiled it for another 3 minutes. So here's sort of the big review.
All right. I'm jealous of us. Do you see that sizzling?
Yeah,
Huh.
right here.
Boom.
Look at that. Oh, that looks really good.
Wow.
Isn't that good?
How do we do it? I really do get jealous of us sometimes.
It's a good recipe. I really think you'll enjoy
Yeah,
it.
that one's good, and we have plenty of leftovers when we do that one because it's made for like a party.
Oh,
Really,
seriously, if you have a big family or you have a crowd of people or you're trying to feed, you know, people at a church afternoon outing and you really want to be able to serve a lot, it goes a long, long, long way because it's thick. You've got a lot of layers. As you referenced, it's almost like a 7-layer dip.
yeah.
And I referenced a lasagna because it's kind of like that. So,
And
but
even
I think you'll like it.
and we're small eaters to begin with. Judy taught me a long time ago the power of portion control,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and the truth is,
And you're still full.
it's still full.
You
Yeah.
know, it's just a matter of pacing yourself.
And yeah, so on this, don't forget, this is also Sunday Brie Day.
Yes, it is. Speaking of that, but I'm still waiting for your answer as to whether or not you'd like to see the full recipe tomorrow morning, or wait till you get home from work, or whatever your day looks like, and look forward to it tomorrow evening. So it'd be 9 a.m. Eastern or 9 p.m. Eastern. Those are your only two choices, and I have to know by today. So it looks like it's raining in Chappaqua.
Yes,
Hi, Lori.
It's raining in Toronto too. I know that because
Oh,
I
is
just
it?
spoke to David.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Well, that's another good segue, actually. I find opportunity in segues all the time.
Judy is the great interviewer of all time.
This is true.
Okay, segue.
Hi, Carol.
Segue. So, been getting a lot of questions. You know, it's kind of like when you're watching that.
Oh,
What?
Cheryl, you confirmed. Yes, you guys, I'm sorry.
What?
Let me let you pick up and you
What?
have a chance to think about what you want to say.
Okay.
So I tried a new experiment. This software program that I use didn't used to allow me to broadcast this anywhere other than my own business, or used to be called fan page. And now I'm able, because I think they just changed their system, to have this live on Paul's fan page and mine at the same time. So we're making progress, and I'm going to have to write to the company and say, bravo, keep it coming.
Yeah.
I'm kind of that barometer for them, because if anything ever goes wrong, I always write in and say, hey, what happened here? How come we didn't get audio? Or my guest didn't show up on time. And they were sitting there in the waiting room. So there you go. So did I buy you enough time? Buy you enough time?
Listen, for those that have watched my videos, they know that when I say it's going to be a short video, it never is. So I don't need time to think about talking. I just talk.
You just
and
go.
blab
You just
and
go.
Let's think about this like.
9 a.m. Thank you, Randy.
That was 2 in a row.
Did you see another one that came through 9 a.m.? Okay.
Yeah.
Looking good. Keep them coming.
So I used to love like the Carol Burnett show.
Yeah.
When she would do As the Stomach Turns or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh, last
9
time.
a.m.
Yeah, last time when we
Okay.
were on
Looks like that's
so-and-so. So
the answer.
I'm going to go back in time because we've been talking about what's happening with the Three Amigos and is there going to be a reunion of the Three Amigos? And you know, first the COVID came and then that put that on the side burner. And then when we tried to get a second date to do it by Skyping, and then that was pushed back. And then Chuck ended up going to Austin, Texas with the Liquidation Channel.
Yeah.
We're very happy for him.
And
we
you
still
all saw him last weekend on our show.
and we
as our
still
guest.
keep in touch. Like I spoke to Michael a couple of days ago, was texting Chuck yesterday, telling him that because I want everyone.
They're still good friends.
We're
all good friends. Yeah.
So then there was going to be the 2 gem miners, and that was going to be Michael and me back at Shop HQ.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was scheduled, and then that was pushed back, and then it was not going to happen at all. And so basically, Michael's going to be remaining at Shop HQ. And Michael and I were sharing a manufacturer. And those of you that know Michael, he's been on for many, many, many years. And the company is called Nathan Hennick. And they
NH.
Yes. And they do, yeah, you'll see an NH stamp. And they've been impeccable in customer service. In fact, if you wanted to get something sized, they did it for some nominal fee, we wanted 5.5 or whatever.
Sure.
And they cover, they stand behind the product. And I'm still going to be with them. And
in fact, they talk all the time.
In what was supposed to be the Three Amigos show, the goods still exist. And we're putting together a website. And you will be shipped directly from my manufacturer up in Toronto. And
by the way, the website is coming along beautifully.
Yes,
I said to Paul, let them know it looks gorgeous.
I
Very
did.
User-friendly and really beautiful pictures of the jewelry.
So mine brand, Paul DC Gemstones, won't be active until probably a week or a week and a half.
From now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That soon?
Yeah.
We have some videos to cut.
Yes.
I'm going to set those cameras back up because,
so,
I'm going to be his videographer.
So basically, you're going to see what was going to be in the initial return of the Three Amigos, same merchandise, but directly to you, free shipping the whole bit,
yep.
and the warranty. You're going to see some Ethiopian opal because that is very much a passion of mine.
Loves it.
You're going to see some Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
Oh yeah.
And in that Sleeping Beauty turquoise, I have the documentation from the supplier of the Sleeping Beauty turquoise that it came from Globe, Arizona.
Yep.
And I think that's really very, very important. And then if you had to guess what the third one would, maybe I'll let them guess what the third one would be, something that I was known for.
Pick me.
Are you going to guess?
Peridot.
You know.
No, I didn't know.
No, I know. Yeah. So,
but I remember Lynn Shocker always with it's Paul DC Peridot.
So very excited about that and the opportunity that we'll be able to still, show you the things either Facebook Live or YouTube or whatever. And it'll be on a website and you'll have great customer service.
Yes. So it's all really, really, really exciting. And everybody's either I'm way behind, which is probably the case because you're writing in, and I'm taking so long to be able to listen to you and watch them and put the answers up.
She has a lot going on.
But
always,
I think the consensus is 9 a.m.
Okay,
because everybody wants to be able to shop for the ingredients.
Okay,
and
that makes sense.
Then Joni asked, where do I find the recipe? So here's the deal, Joni. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, you know what YouTube looks like as an app on your phone, right? Mm-hmm. It looks like that on your screen, like that.
Not like this.
Not like you, like that. Yeah. So that's what it looks like. In fact, I'll put this up too, because depending on what your device looks like. Yes. Whether you're using a tablet or you're using a cell phone or you're actually you're going on a laptop or computer, but that's YouTube. And as Paul mentioned, it's free to subscribe. But when you do subscribe to the channel, then whenever I upload or Paul uploads a new video on our respective YouTube channels, you get a little notification on your device. So it lets you know that something new has come out.
And Judy needs 29.
That's what you said.
You know what I need to do? I need to go get my phone.
Okay.
We're going to make it like a telethon. We just need 27 more subscribers. Yeah. Remember, the subscriptions do not cost you anything. I don't know why they call it a subscriber.
No, but you know what's going to be really fun?
What's that?
I want to know the name of the person who's number 1,000.
Can you find?
I don't know. It out. Every once in a while, when a new subscriber comes through, I get a notification on my phone and it says, Sherry Brown just subscribed to your channel. I think, oh, yay.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make an executive decision.
Okay.
Anyone who subscribes today can consider themselves the one that pushed you over 2,000. You'll share it.
That's right.
We share.
So Joni, you are the one who asked where the recipe is. It's going to be on that channel on YouTube. So in addition to we go through all the ingredients and all the ways you use it and all the ways that you combine it, spread it, layer it. And then in the drop-down menu underneath the video, very much like you see comments on a Facebook post, all of them come up under the video. on YouTube, it's the same way. So I put links of the things that we use, and I put all the ingredients, and then I put the directions to the recipe. So you could actually cheat and not even watch the video. You could just go to the drop down menu
come on.
and look. But that takes all the fun away.
You have to watch us.
So yeah, I think you'll like them. If you love enchiladas and you love Mexican food, I think you're really, really going to like
Plus,
this
you know
one.
what? Weird stuff always happens when we do the cooking.
Oh, I know. Do you remember what happened funny on this one?
Well, I know that I was jealous of us, apparently.
I know what happened, although hopefully they won't be able to tell.
Oh.
Because it kind of sounds okay all the way through.
Oh, yeah.
But we split it into 3 segments because we did the here's what you need, and then we had to open all the cans and get the can opener out. So we shut all the cameras off. I used 4 cameras for this shoot too. It was really quite a juggling act to put it all together. But then we opened all the cans and got everything sifted and rinsed and washed, and like the black beans.
And then we did the construction.
Then we did the construction. Then turned the cameras off again because then it had to bake for 30 minutes. And then you saw the kind of remaining, the little snippet as a tease. Well, in the middle segment, I guess that I thought I had turned my microphone back on, and you can't really hear me all that well. When I stand next to Paul, because his microphone was right here, yeah, I sound perfectly fine because I'm turning to you. But so I kind of had to juggle the audio in the middle of it, but it comes out okay. I don't think you'll be frustrated, but that was one thing that was kind of funny. Not ha-ha,
but it was kind of fun. Well, but she fixed it.
I was able to fix it, yeah.
By the way, and I did not, because I am a slacker, a well-known slacker.
I was going to ask you, and then we were kind of running late. Yeah,
I completely forgot about the promo. So basically, I've been on a little bit of a Turquoise jag, and it was inspired by one of the YouTube watchers, really, who said, I want you to do something from every single mine in the world in turquoise.
Yeah, they wanted to know every single type of turquoise.
And I'm like,
we had a lot of work to do.
Yeah, not going to happen. That would take like a year straight of turquoise videos, and I don't want to bore people that much. But then I did a video called Turquoise 101.
Yes.
And that became one of the most popular videos.
Yep.
And then I followed it up last week.
You found out how many people really love turquoise and wanted to know more about it.
And then last week I did footage from when we shot the Kingman mine.
Yep.
And so that became that actually pushed Turquoise 101 into the background. And then this week I decided one of my favorite turquoise mines in the world is number 8. And when I offered the number 8 turquoise on Shop HQ, it sold out every single time.
Yeah,
I mean, we had such an exceptional buy on a material that nobody could get. And it's that like honey brown golden matrix with a beautiful blue color.
Yeah. And
sold out every single time. And then I thought it would be fun to do on my YouTube channel. This time I said, what happens? How do you shoot at a turquoise mine when it's been closed for almost 50 years?
Yeah.
Because we always show you we're in the mines, we're doing stuff. We showed you when we went to Brazil, the Amethyst mine. We talked about the Royston mine in turquoise. We've been to the Kingman mine. We were the last people ever to film the Sleeping Beauty mine. Mm-hmm. And then here we go to find the number 8. Well, finding it was half the battle. Yeah. But how do you shoot a mine when there's really nothing to shoot?
Well, the other point of that story was, how do you get there?
Mm-hmm.
And it was, we can see it from here, the mountain's right there, but it was zigzagging in every which direction. And then we'd run into these fences. We'd run into, what are they?
Like a maze, irrigation ditches.
Irrigation ditches. And then we'd come to a dead end, and you couldn't get there from we came to the bottom of one mountain, and then we realized, no, but the mountain we're aiming for is over there. Well, the miner that we were with, who was taking us around in this trek, was like a dog with a bone. Frank, he would not stop until we got there.
He was not going to be conquered.
And we did get there. It took a long time, but that was actually the real story about the number 8 mine.
And that was also
and how those miners stayed up there for months at a time too.
Yeah, and that was also the same trip where we flew into Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And I once again publicly thanked American Airlines for losing our luggage.
It happens.
And then we got a late start because that was the pristine mine, which we were supposed to get halfway there the night before.
And that was quite a drive too.
That's quite a drive.
Oh, they all are. Getting to a mine is just not an easy experience.
Then we went all the way up to northern Nevada in Eureka County,
mm-hmm.
where there's a lot of gold mines.
Mm-hmm.
And so we
I kept my eyes open.
So we kept We went all the way up one mountain range and where the gold mining's going on. And then we got to we had the plat map of the mine that Frank did his research and got and brought it. We're looking at it in the truck. Okay, should be here. And when we got just so far, and then the road was completely blocked and we couldn't go.
Right.
So then we're coming back. We're asking some of the other gold miners, do you know? No, we don't know anything.
And then we'd also get one of these.
Yeah.
One sends you this way and one sends you that way. And nobody's really quite sure, but they all want you to think that, oh yeah, we know what we're talking about because we're here with our bulldozers and we're doing our thing.
So we thought would be done already, but we had to stay another night, stay in Carlin, Nevada, and then go the other side of the mountain, just hoping upon hope that we find it. And then, as you said, we finally got to a place, and it was like a maze. It
really was.
We're used to finding, and listen, Frank is a very practiced person finding mines that nobody else finds.
Almost one who could climb over a barbed wire fence. Not quite,
yeah.
But there's a great shot in your video of him just looking through this fence like, I know we can get there from here. How do we do it?
And he's in his truck and he's backing up things. I think we're about to go into an irrigation ditch. So I was finally saying, listen, I'm a tenacious guy, but I'm like, okay, Frank, you've done your best.
Right.
We
tried. We've got a story to tell. We've got pictures because we were taking pictures along the way.
And then we finally found it. But the interesting thing, you'll see me standing by a pile of rocks and Judy holding the camera. And I'm explaining what happened there because the rocks you're looking at had nothing to do.
No, with the turquoise.
With the turquoise.
No, it was all after the fact. But that video that Paul's talking about that he just did uploaded yesterday morning. So if you go to YouTube where we were showing you, and you can easily download that app onto your mobile device, if nothing else, then you go search Paul DC, you'll see his picture, you'll see that mug, and you'll see it in a round image. Click on the round image and it'll take you to the channel. Now, there are also other videos that come up when you search somebody's name. So if there's something that is a subject that you want to see, then you can just click on that video and it'll take you right directly to the video. But if you'd like to see somebody's full channel, then you'll find it when you see their round image of their face or whatever their logo happens to be. Click that round image, and then a whole litany of videos comes up that you can choose from.
I saw a fleeting question about diamonds. I believe it was about yellow diamonds.
Somebody else asked you about argyle.
Oh, yeah, the argyle mines. Mm-hmm. Diamonds, and it is specifically about color in diamonds.
Oh, okay.
And colored diamonds are rare, but are some of them treated? Yes, there's a lot more color treated diamonds that are on the market now. Blue diamonds, green diamonds, sometimes yellow diamonds. The interesting thing about diamonds to me is that the perfect diamond that everybody's looking for is one that is absent of any color whatsoever.
Right.
The absence of color is what you're looking for. And of course, I'm the color gem guy, and I'm always saying color, color, color. The three most important things about a gem. The most common coloration that enters a diamond is yellow. In fact, when you go to like the argyle mines where you had the champagne and the yellow colors. And so it's always interesting, even in our early days in the shopping channels, talking about the diamonds, where a lot of times, setting a diamond in yellow gold would disguise a little bit some of that natural yellow color that was creeping in. Now, color is bad if it's just creeping in, but if it becomes dominant, like a canary diamond, then it's a plus.
Yes, exactly.
But yes, there's a lot of treated.
I love canary diamonds.
There's a lot. Hint, hint. There's a lot of color, color introduced into diamonds these days. But what you should always feel comfortable doing, and this is important. It is the responsibility of whoever you're buying your jewelry or gems from to disclose anything. If you say has this been treated in any way, they're obligated to disclose. Now, I'm also going to tell you that some of the folks behind the counter might not even know the answer to the question.
Well, that's because some of them are hired to be salespeople.
Yeah.
So they haven't necessarily gone to a gemological course or gotten their gemological degree or become a graduate gemologist, but they're doing a good job and they know how to relate to people. So they're not all going to be as knowledgeable.
And you'll be able to tell that sort of deer in the headlights look if you ask them something that they
mispronounce.
I'll never forget.
You've told this story before.
Rick Domar.
Oh no, this is a different story. Sorry.
We were in Las Vegas, but not for the gem show. This one I was at QVC, where I went to specifically meet Judy.
Consumer electronics show?
Yeah, CES show.
Yeah.
And Rick Domeyer, by the way, is a hoot.
Oh.
He is a hoot. He's an actor at heart still.
Oh, yeah.
So, you'd be in a cab ride in the back with him, and you never know what he's going to do. You just have to be ready.
What he's going to pull.
Yes, and he did pull a lot of stunts, including trying to poach someone else's limo outside of one of them. Anyway.
And it goes on.
So I just recently come back from Tanzania, and we were going into a jewelry store because Rick wanted to look at some of the jewelry in Vegas, and he asked about the Tanzanite, and this person went on and regurgitated every lie that I'd ever heard about Tanzanite. And I finally had to say, stop. Take a breath. I just came back from Tanzania. No, the mines aren't closed.
And everything you just said,
yes,
is not true.
The mines flooded at one time. And what a mine is a hole in the ground. And when it rains, it fills up with water. Mm-hmm. It floods. Mm-hmm. And then they wait till it dries. Mm-hmm. And then they start mining again.
Mm-hmm. I went to a mine in Bolivia where the people were actually dropped into one of those holes in a human-sized bucket. And it was a real old-fashioned, well-type bucket where you would crank it down, and they would actually take people down into the mine and then drill from there. Fortunately, it had flooded just before we went to that mine. So we went to the other mine that was more like a cave through a tunnel instead of being lowered into the ground. I might have had to just send the videographer down that shaft.
I will tell you that doing these videos on the gemstones, and sometimes they're not all about the mining, but some other things too. And I know, sis, you've been asking about your birthstone, which is the aquamarine. I need to get some samples of the pegmatites and the aquamarine, and then I will do a lesson for you on that. Mm-hmm. And anyone who has other, but it's really, revving me up for us to go back to mines.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
Because there's so much to tell, there's so much to show,
yeah.
And it's nice for you to be able to be an armchair traveler because you'll feel like you're going on those trips with us. And I'm hoping that we'll have a chance to do that. Yeah. Michael had talked about that when he was a guest on our show last month.
Yeah.
About getting together and going to mining operations and, shooting video of those experiences. So Captain Midnight.
No, he's a hoot. And he is a thinking man's comedic touch. Really.
Oh, yeah. So, but I think we pretty much covered everything for today as far as the YouTube channels and the videos that have come out and are coming out. And as I said, the consensus was overall 9 a.m. So I'll upload that video. So if you get inspired, you can shop for the ingredients and then make it tomorrow night. And I'm telling you, once you get some small little Pyrex dishes and you decide to break it up, you can freeze these things and you'll have little mini meals for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Would be terrific.
We sort of get on a rotation of our
favorites
things,
yes.
And then sometimes we get off kilter.
And we haven't decided what the next video is going to be. So that'll be kind of interesting. A friend of ours said, you should do a green chili. And of course, right on the heels of the chicken enchilada bake, I thought, well, maybe we need a little break from the Mexican. Yeah, and then go back.
Think about this because.
So if you have recipes, that's something also that you can share. And on Messenger, on Facebook, you can always write to us and we can get your recipe that way. So.
And you definitely need to try the perfect medium rare filet.
And that's on the YouTube channel too. So that's why I say you can go through and kind of peruse and browse. And even if you're not around tomorrow morning to watch that video, it stays on the channel. So you can always go back, and anytime that's convenient for you to watch, just click on that channel that you've already subscribed to, hint, hint, and then you can watch the video at your leisure.
Janice says, Three Amigos at the Mines.
Yeah.
This is about the consortium of liquidation channel.
Shop HQ
and the website that I'm working
The website, yes. Florida, Toronto, we'll be all over the place.
By the way, if you have any questions that we haven't answered, we'll go through them after the show.
Yeah.
Because we love the immediacy of doing that. And I don't know what I'm doing next week.
Well, the other thing that I think is going to be really fun, and maybe I should have asked you this ahead of time, although we sort of touched on it, The thing I think that's also really going to be fun, since so many people, including you, are into the social media and the virtual choosing channels that you want to watch, choosing shows when you want to watch them rather than them when they are on and you have to work around them. Even the website, I think we're going to be able to do some live broadcasts on the website, and then we'll be able to tell you when they are, and you can interact with those and ask questions in real time and get answers. And I may be the one who feeds you those questions.
Sure.
Since I'll be behind the camera.
I love it.
Until I'm not.
I forgot. Exactly. I forgot to get my phone, and
then I'll teach you how to do it.
I forgot to do the telethon with the phone.
Oh, yeah.
So remember, I need 29 of you at least to go to Judy's and subscribe. Right.
That would have been fun.
Now I'm 19 away from 200.
Yeah, you were at 180, 183, 186.
Oh, something. All right, yeah. So throw me a bone. Get some of the 200. Judy's almost at 1,000, guys. So help her get there, and it's fine. And honestly, what's been most rewarding, and I know it is for Judy, because Judy wears her emotions on her sleeve.
Oh, yeah. One of the videos I'm editing now, I'm like, oh dear, if I got really emotional.
we've renewed our vows 5 times or 6? 6 times. Are you counting the first one or no?
You mean the real wedding?
Real wedding, or just the renewal?
Oh, yeah, you may be right. 6 total.
6 total.
Yeah.
And she's cried at every one of them except one.
And then he doesn't understand. It's like, what happened? You didn't get emotional. What? Like, is something wrong?
Yes,
are we still okay?
What was my point of bringing that up?
I'm not sure.
I don't know either.
About the subscribing or the emotional?
Yeah.
Getting emotional?
Yeah, you go. Oh, I know what it was. She was reading some of the testimonials of people that have been helped by her videos, and she really did tear up on that, and she powered through it. But we love hearing those stories of people that have been inspired. And some of you yelled at me for revealing Judy's age. But,
I know.
But I said, honestly, I'm not going to say it now because I don't want people to be yelling at me again.
They might. You put that one on your personal page.
Yeah, I did. She looks awesome for any age.
Oh, but it's fun. Yeah, I said to Paul, should I leave that emotion in? Because I do my own editing. I can drop that out. He said, no, you were sincere, you were genuine, and you were talking about the people who you really made a difference for them, and they were sincere in telling you their story. So share it, let them know. So that's what I decided to do. I think that's it. That's all she wrote. Yep. So we'll see what's happening next weekend. And as far as we know, we're planning to be here.
Don't disappoint me. I'm going to check the subscribers after the show. We're going to check also and answer what we can. And then it's our time to have our Brie Sunday. This day with Pinot Noir. We're going to we've been challenged. We've been challenged to do a comparison on our Pinot. That's something we haven't done yet.
What's that?
Like a blind tasting wine kind of thing, or just on our channels.
Oh, and somebody suggested that we do that.
We love our wine, and it's fun.
Yeah, but how do you do that when they can't be right there with you and
Well, we'll go over the basics first.
Taste it. But they can't taste it.
No, I know, but I can put their minds at ease. For people that get intimidated about wine and sommeliers, and I don't think I know enough, and we're going to put your mind very much at ease. We're going to make it very, very simple.
Okay. There you go. Bye, guys. We'll see you next time. We really enjoy having you join us, and we love seeing your comments. And even if we can't necessarily respond to each and every one as they come through at the moment, we'll go back and respond to them after the show. Okay.
Thank you, guys. We wouldn't be here without you, and we really appreciate it.
Have a great Sunday. Love you. Bye.